All right, good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for attending today's webinar. I'm kind of excited about this, and we have a partnership with Retirable, which is a investment advisory firm that work with seniors, and they have an excellent opportunity for our agents. So here we have Tyler in, he's the CEO, and then we have Brian Ramirez, and these gentlemen are going to tell you what they have to offer to us. All right, go ahead, guys.
Perfect. Thanks so much, Bernard. And thank you all for having us here today. Really excited to tell you about what we're building here at Retirable. Little background on me, I'm a certified financial planner. I actually started my career working with retirees before I launched Retirable. Retirable is a venture-backed startup in New York, but we work with clients nationally, and we have a specific focus on helping people transition and live in retirement, right? So a lot of overlap with the people that you guys are talking to. And we started this company, the mission where we said, hey, how do we give everybody financial safety net in retirement and a healthcare safety net? So we've been acutely focused on building up that financial safety net for people, giving them that best practice advice when they leave the workforce around things like Social Security, their 401k plans, where to live, stuff like that. And we're now partnering with agents like you in providing them a team to help with that health safety net. So you guys know that the best client outcomes are when they feel financially secure in their health and their retirement income. So that's why we're partnering with people like you and giving you the opportunity to help transform your business by giving your clients this team. So I'm going to get into our process towards the end of this. I'll walk you through a quick demo. And feel free to ask any questions along the way. I think they can do that, right, Bernard? And I'll tell you a little bit more about how we might be able to work together to give retirement security to your clients. So what we do, and we're a little bit different than most financial advisors. We work completely over the internet, so phone, email, text, and Zoom. And I'll walk you through that process shortly. And we're fiduciaries, so we're not out there selling any products that generate commissions, although we will pay you for introductions, but we only make a recommendation when we think it's in a client's best interest. And working with Retirable, your clients get a dedicated advisor, right? So it's one person that they're going to be working with. It's not a big call center. They're going to get a personalized retirement income plan covering holistic financial planning as well as their investment accounts. For the people where it's appropriate, we'll make a recommendation for a decumulation investment portfolio. And decumulation is just the spending down of assets in retirement rather than accumulating it while you're younger. And then working with us long term, they're going to get ongoing advice. This isn't just a quick product sale. We're actually helping them long term throughout retirement as their lives change. And you guys know, working with people on the healthcare, that happens quite a bit. So they'll get a dedicated advisor, quarterly check-ins, and an annual review with their financial advisor. Brian, anything I'm missing?
Nope.
Cool. So why we're seeing a lot of success partnering with people like you. I'll get to it in a second, but it obviously gives you the chance to transform your business by adding a new revenue line. It can help support sales and engagement. So we have a lot of people who, you're going to get tricky questions around retirement planning, Social Security, those types of questions. We have, a free first call. Well, they'll be on the phone with a financial advisor to answer those types of questions. When I say that we want to augment your business, I mean it. We'll have those conversations. We'll answer their questions. They're not going to get a pushy sales pitch from that point on. And hopefully we're adding value for you of being that resource and then earning trust with these clients to help move them along if they're interested in working with us. We'd love to partner with you long-term to help improve that client retention. So having a team that they can go to for any questions that they have across health and wealth and retirement. And then we also make it very, very easy, which I'll get into shortly when I walk you through our process. In terms of the earning potential, right now we're paying $500 for a lead that we talk to. So you have a client, they have a question, or you think they'd be a good fit to work with us, you can send them over our way. And if we connect with them on the phone, we'll pay you $500 just for that lead. If they end up opening up an account with us, we'll pay another $500. So $1,000 for a lead if they convert with us. And then, that's for the first 20. We convert about 25% of the people we talk to. You guys are all probably familiar with financial services. It's tough to sell investment products, annuities, that kind of stuff. Our product has become so easy for clients to understand and built specifically for them that we actually convert at a very high rate. So for your first 20 leads, that could be, $12,500 before AAP even starts. And then After the first 20, we'll pay you $1,000 for every lead that converts. And then when I said we make it super easy to send leads over, what we ask you to do before you send us someone's contact information is ask them, are they currently working with a financial advisor? And you might hear some people say, hey, I am, but that person's retiring, or I haven't been happy. You can still ask the second question. If they say yes to the first, and you say, are you free to for a conversation with an objective fiduciary to answer your questions about retirement? That's all we ask that you do. Our typical client is, within 3 years of retirement or in retirement. And, we work with everyone, right? So our minimum, we don't have a minimum account size. We have a minimum fee of $250. So generally the people we work with are between, $100,000 of net worth and $1 million. We do have some higher net worths on the platform, but it's really that core mass market customer that we're focused on helping. We're not asking you here to dig into their financial information or anything like that. Just ask if they have a financial advisor, and really if they're open to a conversation that's free. And we know that your relationships, your leads are really precious, right? And we never want to do anything to threaten those. We are focused on making sure that we help your business through this partnership. So we build personalized plans for people. We don't have any pushy sales agents or communications. Everyone that they're going to be talking to is a salaried employee, not paid on commission. So they don't have any incentive to push any products or anything on your customers. We're a tech company at our heart. So we've got a completely secure platform. It's our own proprietary financial planning engine that they're going to get access to. And I've been doing this a long time, certified financial planner. It's the best possible decumulation advice that they can get. It's a very fast process. I should mention as well, between that first call, we usually have people onboarded within 2 to 4 weeks. And then we're really focused on making your clients' money last. So we have very low fees on the investment portfolios that we're offering people. It's 7.75%. So less than most financial advisors out there. And that's all in on the platform. And then they're going to get really white glove treatment. We don't just make a sale and move on. We hold their hand through the funding portion. We'll hop on calls with 401k plans to help them move that money over. We're really invested in making sure that they have a great experience as they come onto our platform. And then, as I mentioned, we want to make it easy for you too, not just the clients. So we have that simple screening. We don't need you to ask in-depth financial questions that might not fit with how you interact with your customers. Very easy to send us the leads. Bernard will send out some information following the call, but email, text, online form. We have all the tracking set up to keep you updated on how your clients are progressing through our funnel. And then we pay you those commissions within 2 to 4 weeks. So after somebody converts into an open account, we'll pay you straight away. And then I'll jump to a quick demo. But before I do that, the way our process works is, we'll get that handoff from you. And we have had advisors that have sat on those first calls with a Retirable financial advisor, just so you get to understand the process, see how we talk to people and explain these retirement planning concepts. But when you send over a lead via text, email, phone, we'll reach out to the person. It starts with a text message. We're not going to just start cold calling anybody. So we'll reach out, set up a free consultation. On that consultation, it's our advisor's job on that call to earn their trust. So we're not holding anything back. If they have a question about Social Security, we'll educate them on how everything works. If they have a question about where should they live in retirement, how much are they going to need to spend, how much should they have saved, those types of questions, we'll give them value on that call. Behind the scenes, we're collecting information to build out a retirement plan for people. So following that, we'll schedule a second Zoom call with your client. On that call, we'll walk them through a plan, and I'll show you a demo shortly. We're going to cover all of their financial planning questions, help them understand how their money is going to be invested and distributed during retirement in a tax efficient way. And then for the people that say, yep, that sounds good to me, we'll hold their hand through the account opening and funding process. From there, they'll be able to spend confidently in retirement. And I'll jump into that demo right now, unless there are any questions. So what you're looking at here is our internal platform that we've talked to Brian Doe here, collected some information on him. He's married. He's 65 years old. He's retiring within a year. Looks like at the end of the year. And then Susie here is 63. They have about $1 million net worth. Half of that is in the value of their home. They get a small car loan, mortgage. So this is all information that we've collected We understand their cash flows, expenses, etc. And then we would walk them through their decumulation plan. And for IAD, Nick Mancuso is going to be your dedicated financial advisor. So he'll be the one working with most of your clients, and happy to get you in front of him for any questions that you have. We'll walk through the objectives that they laid out for us for their retirement plan, and then we'll briefly touch on where their money is going to be going. So the important things that people are concerned about here are housing, healthcare, which is a great way to make sure that they can afford their premiums, where the money is going for taxes, any debts that they have, and then the rest we categorize as lifestyle spending. So how much can they spend to kind of maintain their lifestyle throughout retirement? We'll walk through their balance sheet just to confirm all our information is correct, and then we'll take them through their retirement income plan. So you can see here, Brian's working one more year, and then they start, looks like we're doing a Social Security bridge with them. So Susie's Social Security starts before Brian kicks in. So they're funding the first few years out of their retirement accounts. This is a common way to maximize the money from Social Security. You can see this purple is how much we need to take out every year. That's really important for us as retirement income planners to start to build that lifetime income. We'll walk them through, every year, where's all that money going? Looks like we've got a big vacation budgeted here in 2028. Not sure where they're going for $18,000, but at 72, that'll be a really nice trip. So we'll walk through where the spending's going, their net worth over time. As you can see here, they're staying in their home, so most of their net worth is going to be through the value of their home equity. We'll walk through tax planning strategies. So what's the best place to take money out of to minimize taxes every year? So it's a pretty sophisticated platform where we're optimizing all this stuff behind the scenes. And then for somebody who is appropriate, they're retiring this year, we're going to make the recommendation they roll over their 401k, and we can walk them through the different investment strategies by each account that they have. So it looks like there's a Roth. It's a little more aggressive than something like Susan's IRA, which we're probably using those first 2 years for income. We use what's called a bucket strategy. So you might be familiar with this, but basically you bucket different pools of money for when you need them in retirement, right? People get to retirement age. We need to make sure that they know where that income's coming over the next year. So that needs to be really stable. But we also need to be investing for long-term growth, right? Odds are one of the two of these individuals are going to be living to 90 years old. So we need to make sure that we're investing to beat inflation while also giving them comfort and peace of mind that the market's not going to impact their retirement plan. So that's why we use this bucket strategy: cash bucket, stability bucket, and growth bucket, all with varying levels of risk associated with it. We'll walk them through an asset allocation, so where their money would be invested across different asset classes. And then finally, how we invest the money. We use passive ETF investing. It's very straightforward, modern portfolio theory. We're not out there saying, hey, we're the smartest investment advisors in the room, because none of us would be here today if that was true. We'd be hanging out with Warren Buffett. But what we do know is this is the tried and true strategy for successful outcomes, especially for people who don't have more than $1 million. So that's the platform. We'll walk through each of their individual accounts. You can see the fees here. We don't charge any fees on amount that's invested over $500,000. And that's to make sure that, we're not trying to get rich off their money. We're trying to make sure that we're keeping fees down and their money is lasting. And then we'll walk them through, for the accountants and engineers that you guys talk to, they like to dig into all the numbers here at the end. But that's a really quick demo. Any questions on that? Yeah, so it's pretty straightforward. We'll follow up with some more details on how you can start referring those clients over, get you set up for the referral fees that we'll be sending back your way once we talk to your clients. If anyone is interested, would love to hop on another call. We can get Nick, your dedicated advisor for IAD, to be on those calls, start to build a relationship with him. And I know you probably have a few names churning through your head. We'd love to earn that trust with you as well. So if you'd like to sit on the first few calls with us, we'd be happy to do that.
Thank you, Tyler. Yeah, folks, this is actually a great opportunity for you. All you have to do, because we all have senior clients, and all you have to do is just ask 2 questions and, get that information on over to them. So what I'm going to do on my end, everyone that's on this call, I'm going to reach out to you, see where you're at. If you're interested in this opportunity, then I will forward your contact information, name, email address, phone number on over to Tyler and Brian. And you guys take it from there. Like I said, I'm going to do it myself. Actually, I haven't had time just yet because getting all you guys prepared for Medicare season. But yeah, after October 15th, when it slows down on my end, yeah, I'm going to start referring some of my older clients as well. So, guys, this is a great opportunity from Retirable. So, like I said, I'll be reaching out to you. Again, Tyler and Brian, thank you guys for doing the webinar with us today, and hopefully we can get you some folks.
Looking forward to it. Thank you all for the time and look forward to working with you.
All righty. Take care, everybody. Thank you. Bye.
Yes.